Good morning. How is everybody? Seems like there's a lot of activity in the comments already. Tam put this on in the background while she's putting lentil sloppy joe in the Instapot. That sounds interesting. Is that vegetarian by any? Because I haven't had lentil sloppy joe, so I'm wondering if that's vegetarian, and if so, I'd be interested in the recipe because I'm contemplating over the next few years slowly going towards vegetarianism. I've thought about it off and on for years since I was a kid, but have a lot of education to do to make sure I get the right amount of nutrients and protein from other sources. But I want to incorporate more vegetarian-based meals in the meantime. So I would be interested in that. Diane, also working in the background. Lady Miore, good morning. Been working since midnight, hoping to finish my first draft during these sprints. Excellent. Wonderful. Diane needs a break. Been up since 4 a.m. I think I finally fell asleep around 5 a.m. I'd been trying to take a nap all night, and it did not happen because my anxiety is afraid of missing things and that time fixation stuff. And of course, the alarms I had this morning, I slept straight through all of them. I happened to wake up at 7:47. I'm on Central, so that 13 minutes ago. Due to going to bed too early. Good morning, Jessica. Trying to write sci-fi contemporary book I've been writing for 2 years now. Almost done in the final battle. Oh, that sounds so good. I would be interested in reading that. I have a cookie to motivate me. Excellent. Good morning, Shirley. Yeah, I love sloppy joes. Trying to get as much writing done before a storm hits. Stay safe with the weather. All of you, because I know a bunch of you are around the country, are getting hit either directly by the hurricane or the after storms that are blown your way. Great Grandma Sauce. Good morning, Brandy. Angela thinks she's here. Welcome, Angela, if you're here. If you're not here, then you need to be here because we're the best people. Always said I would go again. Good morning. Coffee is on and laundry is in. Excellent. Not sure what that is in reply to. Is Angela here? Figuring out each character's enneagram. I've heard a lot of people do that. I have never done that. I've never actually read the enneagram stuff. I've heard a few podcasts, random episodes interviewing the author, and it's interesting, but I am working on my planner this morning. Last night I did the stickering for the month and a lot of the filling out, but I still need to fill out some more stuff. So guys cracked me up. Halfway through my edit, realized I need to go back to the storyboard, so I'm doing that. Well, I hope things are clicking and moving well for you, so don't feel discouraged. That's part of the editing process. If you need that encouragement, taken the test, but I haven't read it in depth. I know I took a test years ago, but I do not remember the results at all. But I think my personality jumps around too much anyway. In high school, I was an INTJ, and then 5 or 6 years later, I was an ENFP. Hope that is loud today. Like I have, if more than a year has gone past, I have never gotten the same result on any of those things. So, anyway, there's our timer. If you are new here, I do stair steps, 10, 15, 20 minutes for the first hour, depending on how we're doing on time, 20 or 25 minutes for the second hour if I don't get rambly, which I will try not to do today. But all right, I will see you in 10. Happy productivity, rest, whatever you need. Use this time the way you need. Whoops, I stopped that timer pretty quickly. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm just working on going through my Kanban stuff for the week, picking out which goals to get done, adding some stickies to it that I didn't think about or that weren't a factor until recently to need to put on there. Jessica Beaver, working on morning pages and breakfast, then release day tasks and finishing outlines. Yay! Exciting. So, how did the rest of you do? Shirley, working on the weekly coffee read for my Buy Me a Coffee subscribers. Excellent. Daily plan, waiting on coffee to get done. Enjoy your coffees, and I shall long from afar. Drink some for me. Wrote some notes in the middle of the night of a poem in my head, so making notes this morning. Excellent. Wonderful. I love those middle of the night ideas. Usually I have to get up in the middle of the night because I will not retain them until morning. Got my battle station set up. Yay. I like that way of describing your desk or workstation. That's a really fun way to describe it. Getting schoolwork set up for my youngest, now for Mocha. Yes, all of you. Enjoy your coffee. And I'll just whimper over here that I can't have coffee. Again. Oh. Jotting down an idea on a sticky before I forget it. So. Exactly. Yes. I know you keep a notebook by your bed for that purpose. And I just get up and go to my desk. Or just open my computer, which is usually at arm's length anyway. Mumbled the poem idea into the Notes app and will be using it to translate into English this morning. That's a great way to do it. I really like that idea. Put post-its on chart on wall. Need to do some planning too. Excellent. Coffee is bad for you. I will drink your coffee. Please do. And then use the intentions that it'll come my way through. I don't know. I miss coffee. Goes for food. Smart idea, especially since you've been up for a long time, Missy. I'm terrible at the mom hat, but I'm going to try it and say go eat food so that you nourish yourself so you can get more creativity done. Voice to text app on the phone so I can record my idea. Same. And email it to yourself. Thank you and Angela B being smart like that. I have those apps on my phone. I just don't think about them in the middle of the night. It's the caffeine period, affects my anxiety. I don't know. I haven't tried. I just like the taste of coffee. It isn't even the energy from coffee. I just like the taste of it. So, that's what I miss specifically. I can do tea and stuff for the ritual aspect instead. I've done that for years because off and on I haven't been able to have coffee for years. But for the sitting with something warm at the desk while I'm writing or something, but I like the taste of coffee. And that's a little hard to replicate without coffee. Yep. Sometimes I do. Sometimes It comes out very stumbled. I haven't been a mom as long as some of you, though, so that's probably why it's not as developed. Got to use those muscles. So a few more seconds, and we shall get into our next step, stair step. All right, 15 minutes on the clock. All the words. welcome back. How did that stream go for everybody? I did some more planning. I think I got through putting stickies on my Kanban board, which is right behind my computer, which is why I looked up. We all know. Yes, we do. We have Momchilla. So, and she even has a mug to prove that she is the mom of the morning sprinters. Food equals energy to be creative. My body is built for an epic novel. Hey, I'm glad. Got coffee, the end. It's a very short story. I finished the project. Next is some moving around, then admin stuff. Excellent. Good morning, Kat. Welcome. I wasn't talking to you. Yeah. Somebody's been clingy since I started working again the last few weeks. Yeah, you have been. And without the kid around, so she feels safer to display that clinginess. Got started on daily marketing stuff. That is okay. We all move at our own pace. Notes have not translated the mumbles yet. You'll get it. Yeah. So, helping with math and armed with mocha. Excellent. So, I'm now putting some other notes into my planner of things I need to make appointments for or schedule in. I need to get my hair cut. Apparently, I thought I passed the awkward growing out stage from, the shaved thing. And I did pass that one. So it was no longer sticking out like this when it was like that short. But it's at another awkward length where it's just won't stay put on whichever side of the part it's combed over. And so some of these hairs end up going up and some of these hairs end up going down, and it drives me nuts. Not to mention, because I work deli, I have to wear a hat for work or visor. And so then it just increases the awkwardness. And so once the band is on, all the hair just goes like, what is that animated character with the tufts of hair coming out of their ears? I don't think it's Donald Duck, but maybe. I don't know. My brain isn't working enough to name that character. Actually, whenever it needs to think of something, it won't. I'd be terrible at Jeopardy or anything like that. Yay! Exciting moving steps. You found your Kanban board. Do you get to move so many stickies? Bulk, move a bunch. Because of food, hope to be productive soon. Food is still productive. So, yeah. Yay. I know. You have one more minute to get coffee, water, food, stretch, bathroom, whatever you need to do before you get into your next sprint. So, or you can do that during the sprint if you're still waking up or not being productive. Define productive, everybody has different standards for what productive is. So, hi. Completed a whole goal, yay! What are you trying to get into? That is great. That must feel so good because we still have a month left of the quarter. Unless you're doing slightly off-kilter quarters, like to match the school year. I'm contemplating that. I'm also contemplating just switching to a, I don't know what it would be called, but 6 fragments of the year by going every 2 months, because by the end of the second month, I'm already thinking about the next quarter and don't care about anything on my board. I need something a little more short term, I think, for at least a couple years until things get more stable. I think I'm going to finish out. I have to decide if I'm going to start that as soon as, what is that? October. So October, November as one quarter. Or if I want to wait until January. I'll decide. I'll figure it out. What works for you? Productive, catching up with Shirley. She is moving right along. I mean, it is, but that's because I clean it up first thing. I've never really had bed hair, and now it becomes bed hair the second I rub it again. Like even just sitting in a chair creates bed hair. Yeah, no, most of my stuff is in folders, and then I only move the week's stuff at a time onto there. It's like the goal itself needs to be shorter, if that makes sense. Not sure which idea you like, but go with it. Figure out what you like. Decided to switch to seasons, so starting new quarter tomorrow. Exciting. Yeah, do what works. And best of luck as you start your next quarter. Yes, you are. You all are. And we're getting into our 20-minute sprint. I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back. How did that sprint go for you? I got distracted because I was making a note for this weekend to clean my room because I have a bunch of stuff all over my desk that needs to be put that doesn't have an away place and needs one because my dresser is currently full of writing books and art books and books. So I've got stuff on my desk that can't go away in there because there's stuff. So I was like, I need to clean that. And I'm like, well, where's that going to go? That's easy access without being put up in a box somewhere. So then I started thinking about a shelf. And now I'm planning a shelf. I think I'm not building it from scratch this time. I don't have time to build things from scratch right now, especially when I still haven't finished some of the remodel project. So I'm currently researching shelf ideas. I've decided where I want it to be. I just have to figure out how to make it work with the flow of the rest of the room, still look pretty without losing functionality. Clara, your marketing now going month by month. Yeah, just so much keeps changing for me within the first month. Finished the draft finally, now debating on going to bed or not. Congratulations. Great job. I don't know what time it is for you. I'm guessing somewhere on the other end of the world. But going to bed if you need to is worth it. Yeah, if you do what you need to, and I know myself when I finish a draft, I can't sleep. Just not adrenaline rush, but kind of like an adrenaline rush, the excitement. Way to go. I wish I had confetti, but I shall just cheer and clap and smile. So that is exciting. Walk, mug of tea, started, and reward yourself because you did it. Mug of tea, started admin stuff, found 2 lost puppies, and notified my neighborhood app. Oh, that's a cool app to have, but poor little lost puppies. Yes, exactly. I love how we cheer each other on. Been distracted, going through some emails, got tomorrow's lunchtime sprint set up. Now doing some admin stuff. Excellent. Let's see. Stared at Canva, trying to figure out my Tuesday post. Yeah, I want to make sure my Canva, because I have Canva on pause the last couple months, and I want to make sure when I redo it to make sure it's in the middle of the month, because the rest of my bills come out the 1st or the 30th. So I'm trying really hard not to sign up for Canva, even though now that I have an income, I really want to get back into creating things. I need to make August retreat stamp. I need to make September's coming up. And I'm really wanting to finish the passports now that I can go buy the paper to do the test prints and more ink if I need it. So, but I must wait and be patient for 2 more weeks. Scrivener setting up for moving files into a fresh draft to fit the needs. Very nice. And I like how you can adapt it to your needs. Yes, I know. Poor puppies. I hope you find their homes. 204, few lines of finishing chapter 32. Exciting. Everybody's on it this morning. Morning pages, about to finish this dang outline. See, and you're about to finish? 9:07. Oh, yeah, you've been up since midnight. So I'm on opposite sleep schedule anyway. My bedtime is right about now, even though I'm in Oklahoma. I work nights as of the last few weeks. So I I don't know what day it is currently. My body is still adjusting, and it's either yesterday or tomorrow. So, yeah, go to bed if you can because you've been up for a long time. So, yeah, rest, recuperate, self care, rewards, all those things. You are most welcome. Yeah, I've had it before. That's what I've used for most of the passport stamp designing. But I had to pause it over the summer because money was tight. Ooh, for how long? Because budget wise, I still can't get it in the budget for another week. Oh, that's so tempting. I'll research it during the sprint. Yeah. Finally had your cookie. Yay! Enjoy that cookie. I'm going to research this along with Diane, and I will see you in 20 minutes. All the productivity and celebrations. Welcome back. How did that sprint go for everybody? I finished planning the shelf, mainly deciding the length within. I found the board I want from Lowe's. Had to decide on the length, and then I had to decide on brackets if I wanted to do something new or match some sconces I already have around the room, and I decided to match. They're pricier than just buying some cheap metal brackets, but it'll look better. And that is the key, folks, at least for me. Diane testing out the link, making sure it's legit and is being processed. Yes, you did. Yep. Sometimes that happens. Was behind and couldn't get to screen. Hope the chickens are okay. Doing great and fed and watered. Wandering, needing a story idea. I don't know. I usually, when I need something new, I just open a document and start writing. I need something new. I need a break from what I've been working on, and just start journaling. And then eventually I just start writing. Because it gets my muscle memory with the keys working. It brings up, I don't know, trigger points in the brain to start creating. I don't know. It works for me. Wash in a sea of tepid ideas, most derivative and overdone. Okay. The story I'm working on right now has so many things in it that are a thing. It's a Sleeping Beauty retelling. It's a little bit of inspiration from Tinkerbell. The entire thing is so derivative, but it's making the derivative brand new. Putting a spin on it in a way that makes it a unique story. So derivative is okay. Overdone is okay when you can turn it on its head. Whole moving things, so many decisions to make every day. Where does this go? You can always move it later. Yep. But hugs, you can do it. You're doing great. Finish my story clarity day challenge. Excellent. Look at story prompts on Pinterest. Very nice. Kate, 152, finished chapter 32 and on to 33. Less than 1K to go for the month. You can do it. So close. Some more note-taking followed by a tour of a new apartment, and my partner is setting up. Very nice. I'm glad you're getting a new place. Making progress. Really want to get back to writing after this next sprint. If you need to take a break from what you're working on and switch to writing, I give you permission to do that if that's what you need. Or stay on the thing you need to do because that's what you're supposed to be doing to get it done. Dash for work. Happy writing. You're very welcome. Have a great rest of your day. Announcements for the day. We have Diane 2 to 4 Eastern this afternoon here on YouTube. That's Diane Dobson Barton. Her name is in the comments. Tonight you have Lisa. Lisa has changed her sprint schedule, so she is now going live from 9 to 11 p.m. Same matching Rhiannon sprint times later in the week. The same is true on Thursdays. Thursdays are also 9 to 11, and Rhiannon will be hosting those. Tomorrow morning, Angela, 9 to 11 a.m. This weekend is Double Down Day. Renee, Team Sarah, has posted in the Heart Breathings group the schedule for the weekend. I will not be here at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. But I will be here Friday night, Saturday morning, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. For Double Down Day, for middle of the night sprints for those of you in the UK or those of you who are also on an overnight shift. So, but I will not be here first thing in the morning, and I know a lot of you probably won't be here for the middle of the night sprints. But we'll try it out. We'll see how it goes. see how many people show up, and there you go. But instead of me on the weekend, you will have Angela for Double Down Day at 9 a.m., Lisa at 1 p.m., I think Tracy at, doing math, 5 p.m., and Rhiannon at 9 p.m. So for this weekend. Hodgepodge, back into dissecting and chopping apart a cozy mystery. Yes, all the research. I've been reading a couple of romances for some genre research right now. So it's been a little hard. So I read on my Kindle lately, and because of back matter, and how it shows a snippet of the next book, it now has like 10 to 25% left of the book. And so I'm like, this feels like this beat, but it's at the wrong percentage. And then I finished the book and I realized, oh, because it's been off the percentage the whole time. So I was right in identifying the beats. But I was very confused and thought I knew nothing about plotting anymore. So don't let anyone tell you something is overdone as long as you can get excited about it. Very great. Trying to make myself taller by doing my stretching. If only it worked that way. I'm pretty short too. You only see us sitting here, so you can't really tell how tall most of us are. Moving makes the brain exhausted. Middle of the year plus move. Major props to you, Angela B, for all of that's been going on for your move. Yes. That's the Diane Dobson Barton. Finally done with the marketing stuff. Time to move to plotting. Excellent. Like, going to race through these. Yes, there are, which was on my announcement list. I just got distracted by Double Down Day announcements. Tomorrow afternoon you also have Tam. She's already posted the link in the group as well. She goes live in Facebook as well as YouTube. And that is on, is that Wednesday, Fridays? Or Monday, Wednesdays? I don't remember. You're welcome. Virtual. Oh, yeah. And that. So that'll be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for sprints in group and everything. Skipping to the. That's a smart way to do it. Yes. All right, Wednesdays and Fridays. Okay, I was right. I know, which is great. It is great that the group is growing, but it makes the announcements so much more difficult. I like the new banner. I'm looking forward to when the afternoon sprints get added on, hopefully tomorrow. 20 minutes, last sprint. You guys are awesome. Go do things. Welcome back. This is the wrap up. How did you do? Let me know in the comments. What did I do? I logged into my schedule for work to make sure things hadn't changed, and some stuff had changed. And now I have to make a phone call as soon as we're done because they scheduled me for 5 days, and I put my availability in the interview as 4. I've been clear from day one that I won't do more than 4 unless somebody needs to go on vacation or whatever. And vacation requests have to be submitted and approved by 3 weeks before, so I would have heads up. So I have to call and fix that. And I think the issue is the person who interviewed me transferred stores. Like, it was his last week or second to last week when he interviewed me. So I think that's a huge part of the issue. And he failed to communicate that to people. So, because that's happened, there's been a few scheduling things around related to him not communicating all of that to the person taking over that job. So, but they've always been understanding when I've had to be like, hey, this was discussed in the interview about me not being in town the weekend I was taking my son home that they tried scheduling me for. So, running out for the hens. You're very welcome. Enjoy them. That is okay. Excellent. I'm glad it works. Message me that link, please, so I can look up how long it is. And if I remember, I'll add the link to the description, but I might not remember for a couple days. So you could probably post it in the Heart Breathings group too, since enough people in there use Canva. Not that I know for sure, but is it an official Canva link or like a coupon site? List of power verbs for the poem. Very nice. Power verbs are awesome. Great job. Work planning for the day. Excellent. Yeah. I know. It happens sometimes, ladies. I know. It's a thing. They're super understanding there and they're great, but I'm wondering if when I said I'd be good to go after that one weekend of open availability, he interpreted that as I was open for full-time, which I'm not. Eventually, I'd like to work back up to full-time, get some extra money to save up for publishing expenses. But right now, if my body works more than 4 days regularly, it'll send me right back into the health issues I'm recovering from. So, and then I won't be able to work. And then they lose a good employee. So, excellent. Good job. All right. Looks like I am cut. You have to put in a code, but don't quote me. All right. Check out that link in the Heart Breathings group if you are interested in Canva Lifetime for only $50, which sounds too good to be true. But yeah, there you go. And I will catch you next time. Oh, a couple more. And it was lifetime, not like getting the annual at a discount, right? You're very welcome. Yeah, I know. Just seems so weird because annual is still around 100, 120. Most important thing, you're very welcome. Take care of yourself too.